It's time for high school basketball on Cool 101.7, Cool 101.7 online, and of course Cool TV in Armstrong. Good evening, everybody. Tonight we're at a jam-packed gymnasium at Saegertown High School as they take on their arch rival, the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Broadcast being brought to you by Fame RV Center, Bouch's Service Station, MK Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Greg Newell Welding, Walker Brothers Chevrolet, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, by Armstrong, Flicks TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, and by The Area Shopper. Good evening. Boy, we're going to have a game out here tonight. This rivalry going into it, both teams have lost one game in the region. That has been to the Knights of Eisenhower. Chuck Stopp setting in for Gary Patton tonight. Here's Logan Walker. Joe Vilke, of course, behind the camera. Cool 101.7. Good evening, Logan.
Good evening.
Boy, we should have a good one here tonight. This is a packed house. Atmosphere is high tonight, always is. These two schools 8 miles apart, and when they get into it, you always have a packed house, whether it's up at the Springs or down here at Saegertown.
Oh, without a doubt, and especially the bad weather here tonight wasn't keeping anyone from coming in to see this great game tonight.
Well, taking a look at these two ball clubs, Cambridge Springs off to an 8-4 start. In the region, they are 3-1. Saegertown at 8-5, 3-1 in the region. So it is a battle out here tonight. Everybody trying to keep pace with the Eisenhower Knights. They have knocked off both Cambridge Springs and Saegertown, so a big step up. Whoever wins this one out here tonight, Logan.
Yeah, I tell you what, it sounds like Eisenhower really has things rolling. They've really been coming through these last few years within the region.
That they certainly have, as they had the victory over Cambridge Springs. Boy, that was a high-scoring affair, 75-71. That game was played up in Eisenhower High School up in Russell, Pennsylvania. Then, of course, when you take a look at the Saegertown Panthers, how did they fare against those Knights? Have it for you in a second. I think it was like a 10-point loss to them. And where was that one at? That was also at Eisenhower, lost 51-41. So both Cambridge Springs, Saegertown will have them at home in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, those should be two great games alone. And, you know, it sounds like all three of these teams that we're talking about seem pretty close in hand based on scoring-wise. You know, we'll see how things turn out here tonight. Well,
we look for an exciting battle here tonight between these two arch rivals, trying to get a the coach, Chris Greco. I'll get him over here and get him on for an interview prior to the ball game. We're about 7 minutes away from the opening tip-off. Let's take this time out and we'll come right back, see if we can get the coach on Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and Armstrong.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware.
And welcome right back here to the Panther Cage. We're getting ready for the big ball game. Cambridge Springs, Saegertown, big rivalry. With me is the coach of the Panthers, Coach Chris Greco. Boy, it is a big ball game out here tonight. And what about the atmosphere? Packed house.
Yeah, this is high school basketball as we midlifers know about. We had gyms like this all the time, and I preached that to the kids. I said, you don't know what it's like back then. So we live in the past a little bit, but tonight this is a crowd. This is an atmosphere that high school basketball is all about.
Both of these teams lost Eisenhower on the road. What about that Eisenhower team? What do they got up there?
They have a nice squad. They do a really good job of taking you out of things. They've got some length and some athleticism that they don't handle very well.
Okay, the biggest thing is you have them at home in the second half. We'll let you go.
All right, thank you. Thanks for being here.
All right, no problem. Chris Greco, coach of the Saegertown Panthers. He has to get out there now. They're having the captain meetings along with the officials, so we will let him go. But it's going to try to get a hold of him, talk to him about this rivalry and their records coming in here in the region at 3-1, and should be very, very interesting. In the last ball game for these two clubs, it was Cambridge Springs getting the victory over the Union City Bears. Not much of a problem there. Meanwhile, for the Saegertown Panthers, their last ball game was against Maplewood. They handled the Tigers, no problem there, 69-31. Now looking at some of the leading scorers for the visiting Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. What a season for Parker Schmidt. He is averaging almost 23 points a ball game, 14.5 for Owen Riley, 13.3 for Tyler Troutman. Troutman did not play the last time we met the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils when they took on Greenville. Neither did Tristan Mazzardra. So they are back in the lineup now for Coach Becky Leandro. Meanwhile, for the Saegertown Panthers, they have two players in double figures. That is Cody Houston, 6'2 junior, or senior, I should say, at 6'2. Also in double digits, 10 a ball game, Jackson Scott, the freshman, at 6'3. We've seen the Saegertown Ball Club earlier in the season when they took on the Cochraton Cardinals. That was a game that was held down at Cochraton. They come back in that ball game, trailing against the Cardinals, won that one 41-35. Only game we've had with Cambridge Springs was against the Lakeview Sailors. They were up big in that one there, blew the lead. Then they come back in the last quarter to capture the victory. Well, let's take this time out. We'll come right back on Cool 101.7 after a brief 60-second timeout. Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
All right, we're right back here, a couple minutes away from the start of this game tonight. Cambridge Springs on the season averaging just under 59 points a ball game. Saegertown averaging 51-3 on defense. Cambridge Springs giving up 53, just under 50. And for Saegertown, it's 43.2. So we'll see Saegertown can hold down this explosive Cambridge Springs Ball Club out here tonight. We get ready for the national anthem, starting lineups, and then this game will be underway with the Homestanding Saegertown Panthers tonight. They'll be in the home whites, the yellow and the black trim and the black numerals. For Cambridge Springs, they will be in the dark uniforms tonight with the white numerals. Cambridge lining up, facing Old Glory, waiting for Chris Greco to release his team out on the court for the playing of our national anthem. There's the buzzer. Fans getting ready to stand with this packed house here tonight in Saegertown. Chuck Stump, Logan Walker, Joe Vilke. There we go. Hear the PA announcer firing up the crowd here. And we'll get ready for the national anthem. Reminder, tomorrow night on Cool will be the Cache Mash alumni game at Cache. Former players at Conneaut Lake, Conneaut Valley, Lionsville, now Conneaut, also from Meadville. It'll be a battle. Both men and women will be on there at 5:44 with the women, and it'll be followed by the men. Look forward to that tomorrow night at Cache, right here on Cool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, join in the playing of our national anthem. Well, Logan, when you look at some of the keys in this one, can Saegertown stop 6'5" Parker Schmidt?
Yeah, I tell you, that's a big factor. It seems to be a big factor in Cambridge's game plan. About every year I think I've witnessed this program over the years I've been around the basketball game myself. Cambridge just always seems to have height. You know, they graduate some kids, you know, like Turner Kurt going up and playing at Edinburgh there. You figure he was a very tall player. Figured they might lose some height there, and sure enough not. They keep having all these tall kids. I don't know where they're getting them from, but man, they've
had them for years and years. Even when I was going to school, they had tall ones. I didn't play, but they had some big boys back when I was going to school. All right, they're getting ready for the starting line. They just turned out the lights. So see if we can pick up the PA announcer. So it is Cody Hewson, Jackson Scott, Colin Jones, Maurice Wilkinson, and it is Sam Dorea. For Cambridge Springs, Parker Schmidt, Owen Riley, Tyler Troutman, Dan Brown, and Tristan Mazzardra. Also getting in there tonight, you'll hear Ryan Thayer. We are ready to go in this packed house. Saegertown tonight on Cool 101.7. Parker Schmidt on the jump against Jackson Scott. Scott, freshman, 6'3". Parker Schmidt, senior, 6'5". Blue Devils shoot to our left. We're underway, and the tip will be controlled by the Panthers. That is Houston. Houston down at the left baseline, drives
Great
into the rack for two. And they take a quick 2-0 lead. Full court pressure employed by Saegertown. Long pass up the court, and they threw it out of bounds. Quick turnover for Cambridge Springs against the press, Logan.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's the whole goal of the press right there.
Into the forecourt comes Jones. Joe's on the right wing. Pass the ball off, free throw line. Shooting
nice
to the rim and
basket.
in. Basket is good once again by Houston. He has all four. Trapping once again. The ball to midcourt. Finally get the ball in underneath. A
Beautiful
layup with
pass.
the left hand is laid up. And the basket is good by Mazzardra. Jones penetrates. Left side, kicks the ball down. Left corner, open three. No good. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be the Blue Devils to move on the attack once again against that press.
2-2-1.
Yep. Down to Parker. Drive to the baseline. Put up a short jumper. Short off the rim. Rebound is taken away by Mazzara. Mazzara backdoor
beautiful
play.
pass.
Lay it up and into Riley. Owen Riley. 4-4 tie. Cutting into the paint. Pass the ball off. Tipped away. It's
turnover.
loose. Yep. Cambridge has got it. Into the forecourt. All the way. Another seam drive. Lay it up. No good on the driving layup by Mazzara. And the foul is called. Blocking foul is called against Houston, his first. Free throw is up, good. And Cambridge brings to the 5-4 lead. It is Troutman at the free throw line. Nails them both. 6-4.
Cambridge into
Forecourt, yep.
a little bit of pressure there.
Yep. But they drop off, and this ball is brought into the forecourt. Houston all the way down the lane, lay it up. No good with the right hand. Rebound by Cambridge Springs. There's Parker Schmidt to haul down the errant shot.
Great help defense there.
Over to Troutman. Troutman sideline right. Lob it into the big boy. He's at the left
what a
baseline,
post.
and he lost it up way, but he got fouled. Going to be another key is Saegertown trying to stop the big boy and picking up fouls. Troutman out of bounds, the inbound baseline right. Ball over his head. Gets that ball into Mazzara. Mazzardra. Right side. Puts it up for
Nice
the high
block.
post. Blocked away. Ball is blocked away by Houston. He's got the ball. Down into the right corner. Picks the ball. High post left. Now down to the baseline underneath the hoop. Fake, put it up to the rim, and he got the roll.
What a bounce.
Great roll that time. That is Jones with the basket. And we're tied at 6. A good one tonight from the Panther cage. Once again, pressure by down to Schmidt. Bobble it, picks it up, double teamed. Pass the ball out to the top of the key. Owen Riley shoots short. Rebound taken down by Houston. Over to Jones. Jones across the timeline, left hand dribble to the left wing and threw it away. Oh, it's last touch deflected out of bounds by Cambridge Springs.
Well, I thought that may have been
I did
out
too.
on Saegertown there, because it's a tough pass to handle there. Now Cambridge starting to let it settle in that it's not their ball.
Right, yeah. No, now they're going to change it. No,
Yeah.
they said the deflection. It is going to Saegertown. Into Houston. Houston at the point. Guarded by Riley. Backs off on the dribble. Down to the baseline. Drive across the key. Down in the right corner. Open for that three. And bury it. And it is 9-6. Long cross-court pass, trying
Dangerous.
to steal, didn't get it. Lob it down underneath, and the ball is stolen away. Here comes Saegertown all the way.
Nice
Right,
euro,
blocked
but
away. There's Schmidt with a block on the other end of the court. He had about 4 or 5 of those against Greenville a week ago in our broadcast at the Springs. Saegertown will inbound into Houston. Open three. No good. High off of the rim.
nice board,
Rebound by Saegertown. Force it up. No good. Foul. Foul is called against Schmidt. Fans like that here at Saegertown. Young goes to the free throw line for the Panthers. Line right. Charity toss. Good. 10-6. Saegertown trying to add to that lead. He's a 6'3" sophomore. In the air, high rainbow shot, rattles the rim, drops home. 11-6 Panthers. Once again, full court pressure. Parker Schmidt, 3, left wing. That's an air ball. But follow shot is up, and that basket is good by Mazzardra. He has 4 in the ball game. And it's in a 3-point Saegertown lead. Jones, blocking foul call on the other end of the court. Jones is dribbling out at the point. Foul against Mazzardra. His first, team second. Saegertown an inbound in front of the Blue Devil bench. Into Houston. Houston top of the key, their leading scorer. Lost the ball.
Oh, turnover.
Long pass. Gets the ball up to midcourt. Oh, that was almost a travel there. Schmidt top of the key. Schmidt high post, passes the ball off. Riley goes in, puts it up, and no good. It dropped off. He'll toe the stripe. Riley, their second leading scorer, 14.5 points per ball game. The 6'1" senior. That is the second foul called against Houston. Riley's charity toss. Good. Here comes our good friend John Bausch from Bausch's Service Station. Always a great sponsor, coming in with his family. Riley, one more. And we are, what did they call there, a lane violation or stepped over the foul line?
Yeah, it may have been a lane violation or else. I don't think it was based on the timing, though, because I think he just got the ball.
All right, well, turn back over to Saegertown. Top of the key on the drive, and we get a traveling violation. And once again, they'll throw it in. No pressure, they'll pick them up at midcourt. Into the forecourt. Go right wing to Brown. Now underneath, Riley, turnaround shot on the rim and off. Saegertown there's to haul it down. Scott up the court all the way is Jones. Pass the ball off. 3 on the right wing. A little short. That is no good by Wilkinson. Rebound. Saegertown tried to save it from over and back. They couldn't do it. Now Cambridge has got it. 3 right side. No good. Shot taken. Rebound. Put it up good and fouled. Basket's good by, once again, Parker Schmidt. Snared that ball down and laid it up and in. He'll go to the line. Schmidt's first 2 of the night. 3:01 to go in the first period. 2 hour left. Up and rattles and drops down. They were down 11-6. Young to the top of the key. Deals to the left side. And a whistle. The ball will be taken out of bounds after the foul.
Cambridge already up to 5 fouls, I think, now.
Foul is called against Troutman. Now they're calling it just a fourth, I guess. Timeout.
Or third, actually.
By Saegertown. We'll take a timeout with a score. Saegertown 11. Cool 101.7 Cool TV back in 30.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware.
Two teams away from their respective coaches. Chris Greco, Saegertown. Becky Leandro, Cambridge Springs. 12-11, Cambridge. Saegertown's got the ball. First period, under 3 to go. Saegertown has the ball. Down to the baseline to drive, trying to put it up. It was blocked away. Scott and Cambridge has got the basketball and a 1-point lead. They're on a little run right now. Troutman, top of the key. Riley, left wing, passing it on the give and go and stolen away by Wilkinson. Wilkinson, three-point arc right wing, top of the key to Jones. Jones off the screen, down to the right corner. Bring the ball back to the top of the key. Good defense by the Blue
Nice
Devils.
pass.
Underneath, lay it up on the rim and in. Basket is good by Drea. His first two of the night. And it's 13-12. Cambridge trailing. Thinking about a three and traveling was Troutman. Thought about a three, undecided what to do. Made the move. Cut for the turnover, number 4 for the Blue Devils. Young, right straight up the middle of the court. Goes to the right wing. Hand the ball off to Jones. Jones, high post left, shots good.
Nice shot.
Up in the backcourt. That's the timeline. Minute 30 to go. Here from the left corner, shot Riley, no good. Rebounded by Young. 15-12, that's the score. Saegertown blocked away by Riley on the other end of the court. And he had a few blocks the other night in that Greenville game. 15-12, but a foul called. Foul's on Riley. His first. Both teams with 4 fouls. Jones' free throw toss is good. 16-12, adds to that lead. Looking to go up by 5. Free throw, good. And Cambridge back on the attack. Saegertown, pick them up now. At midcourt, the zone. Riley, another three, in and out. But rebounded,
Nice
flip it up
offensive
on the
board.
end. Dropped in by Brown. Dan Brown's first two of the night. 17-14, Saegertown. Jones. Guarded by Brown. Gets the ball to Young. Young, Jones, high post left again. Shot, no go. Tipped
Nice
in the air.
offensive
Brought
board.
down by Jones. Put it up, no good foul. This time to the free throw line for Saegertown will be Drea. Second foul called against Troutman.
Oh
boy.
Oh, man.
That free throw not vaguely close. Even the coach put his hands on his forehead, couldn't believe what he was watching there. All right, let's make up for that one now.
Well, it's a little bit
Off
better.
again, yeah, but-
Lane violation called, I believe, on
That
Drea.
was, yep. (17-14), Cambridge Springs is down earlier by 6. Fought back, took a 12-11 lead, but now Saegertown leads 17-14. Troutman tried to get it down to Mazzardra and knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of there by Young. Brown will inbound. Baseline left. Gets that ball
Nice
in
tip.
underneath. Put it up. No good. Rebound Schmidt. Put it up. No good. Rebound Jones. Jones down the court for the driving layup is good. Basket good by Scott.
Schmidt.
Fast breaking Schmidt all the way. Charging foul. That's his second foul. We're still in the first period.
He's going to check out now.
No, you got to get him out of there.
Oh, yeah.
First period, 2 fouls. Scott the inbound, gets that ball over to Young. Young swings to the left side, down into the left corner, back over to Young again. Penetrates, lob the ball out, free throw line. Young over on the left wing, open a three. That's no good. Follows
Nice
his
board.
own
He's
shot,
got
puts
it.
it up and in. That is Jones, 21-14. That's the end of the first period. We'll be back to Saegertown. The score, the Panthers 21, the Blue Devils 14. Cool, 101.7 back in 60. Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go along with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
All right, we are ready for the second quarter. That was some first period. Both teams having some momentum there, Logan. But Jones missed that three-corner left, followed his shot like you're supposed to do. Got it, drove to the bucket, scores.
Yeah, well, I believe that was Scott, actually, that came in and followed it and put it up, and just a beautiful play in its own.
Down to the baseline, Schmidt had it, put it up in traffic, no good, but hauled down Mazzara.
Great
and then
defense.
Trying to get the ball back to Schmidt, it's thrown away.
Jones with the drive.
Put it up, no good, rebounded by Schmidt. Schmidt to Brown. He's up the middle of the court. Over to Riley, thought about a three. Over to Mazzara, baseline left, back to Riley. Top of the key, Troutman, a three, good!
Bang.
Blue Devils' first triple of the night, and it's 21-17 Saegertown. Down to the right corner, back out top of the key, feed the ball down low, get underneath.
Oh, they got Schmidt
against Parker,
again.
and they got him for his third foul. He's going to have to go to the bench maybe for the remainder of the half.
We'll see if Leandra subs him out. It looks like she will, I believe.
And that was Young with the attempted shot. Now he'll go to the free throw line. Good. He's 3 for 3 tonight from the charity line.
Yeah, Schmidt goes out there with that substitution.
One more coming up for Young. In and out, tip it up. Finally hauled down.
Oh, a nice defensive
take
play.
it away, laid up and in. That basket is
Drea.
good, yep. And it's 24-17. From the free throw line, shot is a
Nice board
little
by
short
Jones, and
by
could be a foul call.
And a foul call.
On Thayer, I believe.
Thayer in there now, taking the place of 6'5" Parker Schmidt. 7-point lead for the Panthers, with Schmidt on the bench. Jones. Young all the way. Passes the ball off. It's knocked away. Picked back up. Laid up and in. Nice second effort. Nice second effort that time by Houston. 26-17. Corner right. Riley. No good. Rebound. Fast breaking. Jones up the court. Should get two. No good. He blew it. Rebound. Cambridge Springs. Here's Brown. Brown transition game. Into the right wing. Thought about a three. Down into the left corner. Bouncing the ball off. Right here into the cool table. Out of bounds. Good hustle by Saegertown. Knocked the ball away. And Cambridge will inbound. Brown directly in front of us to inbound. Back in for the Blue Devils is Troutman. Brown. That ball in there. Way out, three over the rim and off. No good, Troutman. Rebound down underneath to Brown.
Oh, nice pass.
Pass it off, in underneath, lay it up on the rim and off. That is no good and out of bounds to Saegertown. Last attempt by Thayer. Saegertown 26. Cambridge 17 here at the Panther Cage tonight. Here comes Houston. Houston. Right corner. Top of the key. Left him open. Shoot. No good. Young.
Nice board.
Rebound and
could be out
tapped
on
out of bounds. Yep. Saegertown's ball. Panthers will inbound. The left corner. Scott will do that. Pushes the ball in to Houston. Houston. In underneath, bounce that ball off. In underneath, reverse layup,
nice
good
look
by Houston. 8 in the ball game. It is a 11-point Saegertown lead. He'll drop to his own. Corner right. Riley scooping the ball down underneath. Brown has it. Hold everything. Another violation.
3 seconds? Or no, they're calling a foul. No, yeah, it is 3 seconds actually.
All the way up into the right fort, Houston. Put it away, batted down,
pass.
and stolen away by Brown. He will drive. 2 for the Blue Devils. 5th turnover for Cambridge Springs, cost them a deuce. 28-19, Saegertown. Houston, guarded by Brown. Kicks the ball to the high post. Down to the baseline and a foul. Mazzardra went to the deck in a hurry there.
Yeah, I think he got hit in the face there.
He'll pick up his 2nd foul. Long inbound pass. Comes to the left wing. Blocked away. Another block by Cambridge Springs. And they got the basketball. Zeke Carson Smith is in there now for Cambridge Springs. Riley thought about a three, pulls
nice
it down.
Pass
in the ball in the paint. Passes the ball off. It goes out of bounds. Another foul call. This one will go against Saegertown. No, it'll go against Cambridge again. That foul will be called on Thayer. His 2nd. Cambridge getting a lot of foul problems. Houston guarded by Brown. Around him, down to the left baseline. Back out top of the key. Going to drive the lane, pass the ball off down low. Batted away and taken away by Smith. Over to Brown, 28-19 Saegertown. Down to the baseline, right side. Riley, top of the key to Brown. Brown to Riley.
Watch for Thayer
Bounce
underneath.
That ball in underneath, down to the baseline, open. 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebounded by Carson Smith. Traveling violation against Cambridge. Turnover number 8. Timeout's going to be called by Saegertown. 60-second timeout, and we'll be right back. 28 Saegertown, 19 Cambridge Springs. Cool 1017, cool1017online.com. We'll be right back.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware. This is Cool TV.
Scott will inbound for the Panthers. They have a 28-19 lead over Cambridge Springs. Both teams coming in with 3-1 records in the region now. All the way, found the seam, roll and lays it up. Houston, no good.
Nice board,
rebound,
though.
stick it up. It is no good. And this rebound comes down to Cambridge Springs. That second shot was by Drea. Brown has the ball. Kicks the ball down to the right sideline. Madraza goes in. Lays a block from behind, a nice block from behind, and that was by Drea. Here comes Saegertown, right corner. Pass the ball out, top of the key, open three, got it!
Bang.
Houston drains it from the point. And it should be 30-19. They haven't put it on the board yet. Now the ball is knocked away, and Saegertown's got it again.
Jones pass.
A pass by up underneath. Young puts it up, no good.
Nice board,
They
Drea.
dominate the board, up, no good. And boy, Cambridge Springs without Parker Schmidt, they're taking the ball inside.
Yeah, and that's the game plan Saegertown definitely should be going to.
At the free throw line will be Drea. He is 4 points in the ball game, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Charity toss is good. And that 32-19. Line for one more to give them a 14-point lead. No good this time. Rebounded Cambridge Springs. Troutman, corner left three, Brown nails it and fouled.
Foul.
This could be a 4-point play.
No, it's foul against Cambridge.
Whoa.
Trying to go for the board.
Cambridge fans are unhappy.
Yeah, McKay feeling the love now.
32-25. Free throw is up, no good. Scott at the stripe. He'll be there for one more. Line right. In and out. Batted around, still loose.
Riley's
Cambridge comes away with it. That time it was Riley. Up to Brown. Brown, white ring. Brown. Troutman looking. Pass the ball down to the right corner. Open, Brown shoots off target. Rebounded by Saegertown Scott.
Oh, poor pass.
All the way, put it up, threw it away. Carson Smith. Long pass, Tippins, stolen away Young. Young down in the left side lane.
Nice bucket.
(34-22). Brown. Left
Dangerous
corner,
pass and not
and it
going to
goes
get
out of
saved.
bounds. It'll be Cambridge Springs' ball. Good hustle I think by Jones over there. Out of bounds to throw it in will be Brown. Long to the top of the key to Riley. Riley down low, and another turnover Cambridge Springs.
Yeah, Thayer couldn't handle that
All
one.
the way to drive over the rim. Basket no good, pushing off, foul called on the rebound. And that'll be against Saegertown, and that will be called against Young. His first. Harshen Smith running the point now. It's a ball over to Troutman. Double team
Another
trap, lost it.
turnover.
Oh, taken away by Scott. 13 turnovers, Blue Devils all the way. Bank
Nice
shot's good. Basket good by Scott. Eating them up inside now. Brown, 34-22. Top of the key. Down low to the baseline.
Thayer,
10-foot jumpers
way
in air
off.
ball. Right there, rebounded all the way once again by Scott. Fast breaking up the way to Jones all the way. Drive, no
Offensive,
foul.
though. Great charge take there by Cambridge.
36-22. Looking. High post right, shot Riley, no.
Great board,
Rebound,
though, in the
fast
outlet.
break, down the pass all the way. Houston, another two. 38-22, 16-point Saegertown lead. That's Saegertown tonight. Brown. Riley right of the circle. Against the zone. Brown three, no good. Corner right. Rebounded once again by Houston. Houston all the way down to the right baseline. Puts that up over the rim. No good. That's the end of the first half. An explosive first half for the Saegertown Panthers. They go to the locker room leading this one 38-22 over Cambridge Springs before this packed house. We're going to take this 2-minute timeout. Come discuss this first 16 minutes of action. Take a look at the scoring and more here on Cool 101.7, Cool 101.7, online.com, and Cool TV. Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware.
It's halftime at Saegertown, the Panther Cage here on Cool 101.7. 38-22. Saegertown has the lead give a lot of credit to Saegertown getting this big lead, doing what they have to do, but boy, Cambridge Springs without Parker Schmidt bottling up that minnow, they're just taking it to the rack every time down the court. Logan Walker along with Chuck Stomp and Joe Vilke.
Yeah, I tell you what, great first half by Saegertown, coming out, playing the game that they wanted to play. It's a big factor that I feel like Cambridge Springs always kind of dwindles on teams' game plans, and Cambridge usually making the other team play their game and how they want it to be played. And I just give a lot of credit to Saegertown. I mean, they're out hustling Cambridge Springs here tonight, especially with the boards, especially with Schmidt out. But even with Schmidt in, you got to give props to Saegertown. They're getting so many offensive boards out there. It's quite insane, and that's a lot of credit going out to Drea, creating a lot of second opportunities that have really cashed in a lot of points for Saegertown so far.
And Houston also, he's been the star so far.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, he has 10 points here so far in this first half, and Cambridge Springs, not one player even close to double figures out here tonight. The end of the first quarter, 21-17. Cambridge Springs starting to come back. Looked like they had a big 3 on the board, but all of a sudden that was taken away with a foul. And so a charging foul against them. And from that time on, Saegertown continued to pour it on. 38-22 right now, and you got to start Parker to start the third quarter. They could blow it open.
Oh, I mean, without a doubt, you have to tell them to play safe. Give up the open basket if you have to. If they're working it in the inside, which credit again to Saegertown for working that inside and knowing that he's in foul trouble. 2 fouls within the first quarter. Come out beginning of the second quarter, you get him on his third foul immediately, and that's what opened up the game plan for Saegertown. They're able to run, Saegertown, Cambridge battling back, and that's kind of from Saegertown. I felt like they were kind of forcing shots, getting out of their rhythm, not setting up the plays that Coach Greco, I think, was wanting to set up, and once they smoothed that out, they started rolling, and sure enough, they're up by 16 here.
Wow. Surprising. A lot of work to do for Cambridge Springs on the road here before this capacity crowd at Saegertown High School. I didn't expect maybe this big of a crowd with the weather conditions, but when you're only 8 miles apart, the two schools, they don't have to travel very far.
Yeah, that's true. And both communities, both Cambridge Springs and Saegertown, come out, both teams, supporting, both communities supporting their teams, and it's a great thing that you like to see. But yeah, I tell you what, I'm just kind of flabbergasted, but the big margin lead here by Saegertown.
But there was a lot of hustle. A couple of times Cambridge Springs didn't get back on defense. Quick transition game by Saegertown, got some easy hoops.
Oh, without a doubt, and that's a big factor of Saegertown. It seems like they're very up-tempo, and Cambridge just out of sorts, not able to really work in the inside, especially without Schmidt in there. And I'm loving the little zone that Saegertown's been putting in and playing, especially in that first half that they started to go out there and do, and it seems like it's really forcing Cambridge to take shots on the outside. And I tell you what, Cambridge seems pretty cold from the three-point line tonight.
That they are, and usually out there, even the big boy Schmidt, he has put up some threes this year. He has hit 9, but Owen Riley, who has been unable to hit the 3, he has 21 on the season.
Wow. Yeah, and that's just another
and
big part.
He's had open shots too.
Yeah, he's had open looks, and that's exactly what the zone's going to give looks on the outside in that 3-point, and that's what Saegertown wants them to do. It wants them to force that, or else force the inside, which Cambridge is constantly trying to do, and that's what's forcing a lot of these turnovers, which turn into fast breaks, turns into great outlet passes that Saegertown's been able to do. There's been a few missed outlet passes or lead-in passes that have caused turnovers, but a lot of Saegertown's points have come from those Cambridge turnovers, or else those great offensive boards from Saegertown that created second or even third opportunities for Saegertown to score.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the offensive rebound's going Saegertown's way.
Oh, yeah. I wish I would have been keeping track of the offensive boards. I tell you what, and that Drea, and also, they've got a star out of Jackson Scott. I tell you what, the freshman coming in, 6'3", he's got some great moves, especially with the Euro step I saw him doing out there and the little pull-up that he does. Just all around great. This team is just very great all around.
All right, we're going to take another 90-second timeout this time, and we come back, take a look at the scoring and see what we got going on tomorrow night on Cool. Look forward to that one too. We'll be right back in 90. Bosch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bosch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bosch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bosch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware. This is Cool TV.
And right back here at the Panther cage, Chuck Stump, Logan Walker, Joe Vilke getting ready for the second half. About a minute and a half away from that. 38-22, Cambridge Springs trailing the Saegertown Panthers. And for the most part, really haven't been into this one. Saegertown off to the big start. Let's take a look now at the scoring. But before we do that, I want to remind you listening to WMVL, Linesville, Meadville. Cody Houston, 10 points for Saegertown. Jackson Scott with 5. Colin Jones has 8. Luke Young with 7. And Sam Drea with 5. 8 of 12 from the free throw line for the Panthers. They have 2 triples for Cambridge Springs. Parker Schmidt, 3 fouls. Went out in the second quarter. He has just a field goal, 1 free throw for 3 points. Owen Riley, usually hot from the outside. He just has a field goal and a free throw for 3 points. Tyler Troutman, he has a triple and a couple free throws. He has a total of 6 in the contest. Dan Brown, 2 field goals and a triple. He has 7. And Tristan Madara, he has 2 field goals for 4. Cambridge Springs has hit 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and they have 2 triples. So ready for the second half, Logan. What do you look for?
I look for Saegertown to keep them, foot on the pedal. Keep playing their game. Don't let Cambridge get back into it and play their game. If I'm Cambridge, I'm wanting to go all out here. Got to score the basketball. Got to play a lot of great defense. And big factor here is I don't see Schmidt out there.
I don't either. I was just looking for the big boy, but boy, you just can't afford not to have him in there. You get by 20, 25 points, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's
too late to bring him in then.
Without a doubt.
And Saegertown's got the ball to get things started off. They will inbound at midcourt. 38-22. It is in favor of Saegertown as they wipe up some of the moisture off the sidelines here before we begin this second half. Dewaney players slipping and falling. And it will be Scott to inbound.
Looks like Cambridge setting up in the zone here.
And I think we're about ready to go. There's the whistle. Second half is underway. Jones at the point. Looks. Sideline right. Back out. Jones. Down to the baseline to Scott. Back out front. Dribbling around is Houston. Houston back off to Scott. Scott at the point. Jones has it now. Brown on him. Cuts top of the key. So back out front. Wide open. Scott 3 over the rim and off. Sky and high to haul it down. For the Blue Devils is Troutman. Troutman across the timeline. Just underway third quarter. 16-point lead for Saegertown. Brown down the left corner. Fake to 3. Back out to Troutman. into the lane, drive, pushing off foul against Saegertown.
Schmidt will check in now.
And that will be the third foul against Houston, so Saegertown don't want to get him in foul trouble here. He will come out of the ball game, and he'll be replaced. And we'll check that out in a moment. Inbound pass. We're going to have another. They call a foul there. Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they're calling that on Schafford.
Schaefer in there now, top of the key. Down to the baseline, knocked away. Down into the right corner. Blue Devil, little floater by Brown to the rim. No.
Oh, nice
rebound
by
there.
Schmidt.
He's in there now. And Parker Schmidt finishes it off. 5 points in the ball game. 38-24. Jones, guarded by Brown. Down low. Bounce the ball back out front. Young to Scott. To Jones. Zone so far is looking pretty good here in the third quarter for Cambridge Springs. Forcing Saegertown outside instead of getting the ball inside and getting those easy hoops. Sideline right. Lob the ball out to Jones. Jones playing catch over there with.
That's all they got to do, to be honest.
Scott.
They're up 14.
Now a backdoor play. In underneath, lay it up over the rim. Blow the layup. Rebound,
Nice
back shot.
board.
Jones on the follow shot after the miss by Young. He's in double digits at 10. Riley down low. Parker's got it. Went up with it. Got fouled.
Shooting two, looks
That's
like.
what they were missing when he went out.
Yep.
Getting the ball underneath. And the big boy get it and drop it home. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul is called on Young. His second. Parker to the free throw line. No good. Averaging close to 23 points a ball game. The 6'5" senior. He'll try to split the pair. Bring his club to within 15 in the third. No good again. Rebound Saegertown. Down into the right corner. Jones has got a drive to the
Nice
basket, banks it up
drive.
and in. 42-24. Top of the key. Brown. Brown. Corner right. Brown.
Dangerous
Passing the
tip.
ball off. Yep. Brown gets it back. Riley,
Uh-oh.
three, left wing.
Way.
No, that's not close. Rebound, all hauled down by Brown. Brown, baseline, short jumper. That's no good. And a rebound taken down by Scott.
Jones pushing.
Double play, 3-on-1, and they lost the ball away. And a turnover for Saegertown. 18 points, Saegertown lead. Brown will throw the ball into Troutman. Out comes Schaefer for Saegertown. Top of the key. Down to the sideline, down to the baseline.
Oh, nice
block from
block.
behind. Yes, Schmidt was going up. Saegertown, breakaway, lay it up and in. Basket is good by Scott. And they're up by 20. All the way in
Troutman.
to put it up on the rim, and it finally drops down. Basket good, Troutman. Tyler, he has 7. Scott backs off. Saegertown stays, or the Blue Devils in that zone. Jones, sideline right. Jones dribbles, top of the key, free throw, floater in the paint. It's no good. Rebound Riley. To Troutman. 44-26 Panthers. Looking to send Cambridge to their second loss in the region. Riley, three-point arc right side, kicks it out top of the key. Troutman, back to Riley again. Down into the right corner for the triple.
ball.
That is no good. Shot once again, that time was taken by Parker Schmidt. Out of bounds. It looks like it was off Saegertown though. Inbound to Troutman. Back to the corner. Open Brown three, no. But rebounded.
Good
that
board.
time by Troutman. Spins and shoots. Short. Foul. Another foul against Saegertown. That is their fourth already. In the third quarter, Troutman to the free throw line. 2 for 2 tonight. 3 for 3. He has 8 in the ball game. Cambridge in the first half, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. So far in this period, 1 for 3. The rim rolls down. And it's 44-28. Long way to go. 3:42 in the third. Down into the right corner, looked inside, passes out front to Jones. Jones. And a whistle. And what'd the official call? Coach is in front of me.
They're calling offensive on that. Wow.
Well, that's the 9th turnover I got for Saegertown. Cambridge Springs trying to battle their way back. Have trailed in this one by as many as 20. Brown, point guard, dribbles to the left wing. Left corner. Troutman pulls up from 12 and buries it. Troutman now in the ball game with 11. Coach Leandro, glad to see him back in the lineup. Him and Mazzardra. 44-30. It's down to 14.
Saegertown's going to turn it over.
And timeout. Coach calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout, a 30-second timeout to score. Saegertown in the lead, 44-30 over the Devils. More in a moment on Cool.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Just under 3 minutes to go. Third quarter. Saegertown still with a lead, a good size lead at 44-30. They're going to have the ball out of bounds. Scott will inbound at midcourt. Being guarded by Thayer. Houston, top of the key. Houston. Looking left, going to drive left inside the arc, backs out.
Cambridge back the man.
Round the horn. Thought that zone was working pretty good for him here in this third quarter. There's a give and go down the lane, lay it up, and in by Drea, who has 7, 16 points Saegertown lead. Brown, corner right, tipped
costly
off
turnover.
the backboard and out of bounds. Here comes Cambridge.
No call timeout.
They'll call a timeout now. We'll be right back on Cool and Cool TV. Up by 16, Saegertown will take this 30-second pause.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
Okay, right back here at Saegertown. Want to remind your broadcast also brought to you by Greg Newell Welding. Thank all our sponsors for bringing you high school basketball throughout the campaign. Saegertown with the basketball, up 46-30. Third quarter, 2:15 remains. Scott, three, corner right,
Bang.
good!
Going to call a foul on Saegertown here, though.
After the shot basket, should be good, and it is, 49-30.
It'll be on Young.
That is the sixth foul. 2 shots coming up for Cambridge the remainder of the period. 2 shots for Riley. Owen Riley averaging 14.6 tonight. So far, just 3. No good. He'll be at the line for one more. Charity toss. No good again.
Schmidt's
but
got it,
rebounded,
though.
yeah. Sticks it up and in.
Nice move.
Finishes it off. 49-32. Jones. Now Saegertown watches that zone defense now by Cambridge Springs. Houston. Down to the right sideline, Jones. Jones will reverse it back out front. All over him, Strauman.
Nice
Underneath
pass.
backdoor play, up and in.
What a beauty.
Young gets the deuce. 51-32. Troutman up the middle of the court. Goes to the right wing. Reverses it. Pulls up. Short jumper. Good.
Nice
Rattles
shot.
the rim and drops down from about 12. Troutman with a good night. 13. Jones kicks the ball off once again. Right side open. Another three.
Bang.
Good. Basket is good by Houston. He is 13 in the ball game. Troutman to Riley. Riley, high post left. Down to the left baseline, blocking foul call. Ball will be out of bounds. 20-point lead again for Saegertown.
So Saegertown getting in some foul trouble here.
That
Jones
they are.
has 3.
Free throw to the rim and off.
Cambridge missing a lot of free throws here tonight.
That they have. Troutman missed
they're
another
good.
one. Tipped around. Saegertown's got it. Out to the top of the key. They were perfect in the first half. Third quarter, not good at all from the free throw line. And a pushing off foul call. Yeah. Cambridge in this period went to the foul line 8 times, hit 2.
Oh my goodness.
Scott out of bounds to throw it in.
Saegertown looking
Right
to
wing.
run the clock here.
Yeah, in the paint, pass the ball off. In there now is Levi Gardner. Corner left open, another 3. Won't fall. Houston gets his own
Nice
rebound.
battle.
Back underneath, passes
Nice
the ball
pass.
off, fall away shots. Good! Basket is good by Young. And the Panthers are rolling tonight at the Panther cage. Brown across the timeline. Looking, passes down into the right corner. Down to the baseline, to puts up the short jumper, no good, foul called. That was Troutman. 56-34. Troutman was just there, missed 2. Early in the period, he's 2 for 2.
Another
good
free
again.
throw miss.
One more for Troutman. Good. 56-35, Saegertown, four-court pressure Devils. Look out now, up the court, put it up at the buzzer. It is no good by Drea, and that is the end of the third quarter. Another good one for Saegertown. We'll go to the final 8 on Cool 101.7, Cool TV and Armstrong. The score is Saegertown 56, Cambridge Springs 35. 60-second timeout.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go along with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
From Cool 101.7 Radio, this is Cool TV.
Chuck Stomp, Logan Walker, Joe Vilke, Cool 101.7, Cool TV. We enter the fourth quarter, a surprising huge lead for Saegertown, 56-35, and they got the ball starting off the fourth quarter. Top of the key. They can run some clock here, Logan, with this big lead.
Yeah, there's no pressure on them whatsoever.
Scott bounces the ball down. Low block underneath, lay it up. Traveling violation called against Young. Owen Riley will inbound to our left. Enthusiastic crowd tonight at Saegertown. You'll have the same one when Saegertown goes to Cambridge Springs in about a month. Out to the top of the key, Troutman. Open shooting, swish, Owen Riley. First three of the night. He is 22 on the campaign. Jones. Hacking foul called against Brown. Jones in the backcourt has the basketball. Jones to Houston, double team, out to the top of the key. Scott back out to the point. Jones quickly around the horn. Cross court, left of the circle. Down to Drea, down to the baseline. Bank shot good.
Beautiful take.
9 in the ball game for Drea. 58-38, Saegertown. Brown slowly to the left wing, left corner. Troutman in underneath, trying to get that ball down to the low block to Riley, and out of bounds it goes. Blue Devils will inbound. Brown looking.
Nobody open.
Down to Schmidt. Schmidt down the left baseline. Foul.
It's like a reach-in foul, maybe.
So the ball is out of bounds to the left of the Blue Devil bucket. Dan Brown to have the honors. Into Riley. Back to Brown. Now to Schmidt all the way. Scoops it up to the rim, no good.
Oh, nice.
Stick it back up, good. Basket is good by Mazzara. Top of the key. They have no reason to shoot here, up by 18. Almost 6 minutes to go here, and we'll get a foul call. Carson Smith in, Troutman out for Cambridge Springs. 6:14 to go. Scott inbounds to Houston. To Jones. Jones off. I think way out front. What we got called here? Whistle.
It's like another foul. Yeah, another reach-in.
Third foul against Brown. Third against Cambridge in the period. Brown goes out. Back in for the Devils. Ryan Thayer. He had a good ball game against Greenville in that game we broadcast a week ago. Brown. Whoa, the ball's stolen away. Schmidt has it. He lost it away, picks it back up again. Double team, corner right. Karsten Smith three.
Wow,
nailed
nice
it.
shot.
Right of the circle. First three of the night. 58-43. Jones. Karsten Smith on him. And another whistle.
Oh.
Out of bounds
yeah,
to
looks like
Cambridge.
Scott, it was on the line, I believe, when he caught it.
Karsten Smith will inbound 30-second timeout by Coach Greco. We'll take a quick timeout on Cool. 58-43, Saegertown.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware.
5:36 remains here in the ball game, and Saegertown Logan, what a game for them. They're scoring it well out here tonight with this big lead.
Yeah, I tell you what, Saegertown holding on to that lead, but I tell you what, Cambridge starting to creep back a little bit. They're starting to get the offense kind of flowing there, and especially the defense starting to get some defensive stops here on Saegertown.
That they are. Just had another turnover. They've got it again, trailing by 15. Not over yet with 5.5 to go.
Oh, certainly not.
With that three-point play in effect. Here comes Brown, left wing. Troutman spots the three, sails up and good. And it's all of a sudden 58-46. Down
Almost
low,
a
in
turnover.
underneath.
Nice
There's an easy two. In underneath to Young. Get two of those three back. 60-46. Riley for three, corner left. Short. Rebound Saegertown. Transition game all the way. Houston for two around the rim. 15 for Cody. All of a sudden it's 62-46. Down to the right corner, top of the key. Riley's going to penetrate between three defenders and a foul call.
Yep. They're taken out underneath.
Yep, foul on the floor. 4:45 to go on this one.
Imagine they try to go with Schmidt here down in the post.
Now Schmidt's out top of the key. Out to Troutman. Now he's posting up low. Schmidt. Troutman. Schmidt at the point. Schmidt. Troutman, he'll take a three. No good.
Nope.
A little short. This goes out of bounds.
Off
Who's
Saegertown, though. Off
Yep.
Scott.
Cambridge will throw it in. Trailing by 16 at the 4:30 mark. Houston come out. Top of the key. Riley a three.
No
Short.
good.
Rebound.
Rebound.
He'll put it up. He missed it. Tie
It was over the
They call it
foul.
tie up. Yes, they did. Whose ball?
Some ball.
Cambridge's ball.
I thought that was over the back, in my opinion.
I think Coach Greco thought so too. He's
Yeah.
not a happy camper. Long inbound pass, top of the key. Troutman, another three. That's off
Layoff.
target. Rebound is Jones. Here comes Saegertown. Once again, can run some time off the clock. Up by 16, 4:10 to go. Jones dribbling around outside. Another foul called. That's all they have to do, dribble around. Saegertown have to foul to get the ball. Make your free throws, you win it, Logan.
Yep. Justin Porter giving Greco, I think, a little bit of a warning there to cool it off. I think he's pretty close to getting called for a tee there.
Jones has it, mid-court, guarded by Mazzardra. Hands the ball off, sideline right. Over to Young. Young's going to drive
Nice
up
pick.
and
Maybe
the rim and in with
should
a
have been an
left
and one even, I'd say.
What's that?
Should have been an and one. I thought there was a lot of contact.
18 points, Saegertown lead. Looking good for them to go to 4-1 in the region. Knock Cambridge Springs to 3-2. Down low on the give and go.
Nice
up and good.
take.
Carson Smith. Zeke knocks it home. 5 in the game for him. 64-48. Jones. Jones once again, they can just take some time off of the clock here. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Jones top of the key. Maybe look for a backdoor play, a good percentage shot. Over to Drea. Drea to Scott. Scott.
Yep,
They're going to call the foul.
That's going to be called all night long.
Mazzarda.
It's a tendency. It seems like Cambridge does a lot with their hands. You can tell, you're allowed one hand for a brief moment there on the brief contact, but they keep that hand and they hold it there, and it's a foul call all night long.
So Scott will be to the free throw line. Saegertown, 2 shots every time they go to the free throw line with a new rule this year.
I missed the 1-and-1s.
Yes. Well, it also takes a lot of strategy late in the ball game, Logan.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big part of the game. I'm not a fan when they change up the game like that.
Scott 11 in the ball game, looks for an even dozen right now. Line left, 65-48 Panthers. This one's in the air, count it.
Beauty.
18-point Saegertown lead. Dominated this one tonight. Cambridge looking for a 3.
Oh, it should be over and back.
Then they'll call it.
Yep. Yeah, it was first tipped by Scott maybe there, but then the Cambridge player touched it before it crossed half court there. That was a great call.
So Saegertown to get it back and run some more clock. Yep, Jones just holding it there in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the midcourt stripe. Double team trapped out there. Pass the ball, Mazzara. He'll take the shot short in the paint. Rebounded by Cambridge. Parker Schmidt all the way, lost the ball, picks it back up, scoops the ball off,
pass.
put up and in.
Nice
Troutman.
put up.
Troutman having a good night. Troutman with 19 points. Ball's brought up the court, double team foul.
That's Troutman. I think that's at 4 or 5 on him maybe.
That could be 5. He's gone.
Yep, that's 5.
He'll foul out with 19 points. Saegertown at the free throw line. Higher rainbow shot swished by Jones. Jones has 13. The Panthers for this big crowd. Good again. A few more nails in the coffin of Cambridge Springs. Brown. They'll look for a 3 here. Corner right there. It's in the air. No good.
Over the backboard.
And it'll be turned over to Saegertown. Up by 18. A couple times they've led by 20.
That's turnover.
Yep. Riley's got it.
Oh, that's
Riley, that could be a
offensive foul
charge.
all night long. Lowered the shoulder there,
Yes, he
going
did.
down into it.
That's his second. Here comes Jones all the way. Peels off top of the key. Good move. Brings it back out and they'll run time. Brown on Jones. Now he'll cut down the lane. Kick the ball off to the right wing. Out front. Now they'll see him all the way.
Nice
Houston for
take.
2. 17 in the game for Cody. A 50-point or a 20-point lead again for Saegertown at 70-50. Corner right, down low, put it
Nice
up and
post.
good. Nice right-handed lay-in by Thayer. He'll get his first field goal. It's 5 points for him in the ball game. 1:15 remaining in the game all the way. And pass the ball out. Another 3. no good. Scott rebounded. Saegertown. Top of the key, Jones. Jones just struggling out there, guarded by Carson Smith. Throw it away for a turnover. They're 13th of the night, but it means a little difference, up by 18.
I was gonna say
under a minute.
you can afford a few of those.
Yep. Riley gets the inbound. Carson Smith passes left wing. Riley trying to get open for a three, top of the key foul call. So maybe called on Houston. And it is his fifth, and he is fouled out. Great hand from the home standing crowd as Houston fouls out 17 points in one tray. Brown, corner right. Carson Smith all the way underneath, lost it. Turnover number 17. Half minute to go. Place about to erupt in Saegertown. Beating their arch rivals. Fouls called. Hacking foul will be called. Double team was Jones. Foul is either going to be called on Brown or Carson Smith. Fans starting to file out. Beat the crowd out here tonight. Jones to the free throw line. Item is 14 points. Short. He's back to the line for one more. Good. And up the court. Move the Blue Devils. Long three. No good. Brown.
Jones got it.
Rebounded by Saegertown. 15 seconds to go. Now in there for them is Reese Wilkinson. They run down the clock. They'll run out the time. And it is all over tonight at Saegertown. Final score, Saegertown 71, Cambridge Springs 52. A big win for the Saegertown Panthers. And you listened to and watched it on Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and Armstrong. We'll say goodnight to our Armstrong listeners. Once again, that final score, 71-52. We'll be back on Cool 101.7, Cool TV with a wrap-up after this timeout.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that.
Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-20 and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
And welcome right back to Saegertown. The big crowd is filing out, and they're happy for the most part because Saegertown here at home has destroyed Cambridge Springs 71-53. Chuck Stomp, Logan Walker, Joe Vilke, and Logan, boy, Saegertown controlled this one here tonight.
Yeah, I'd say a lot to be excited for if you're Saegertown tonight. You know, all the players playing explosive and team just coming all together. I tell you what, especially on the offensive boards, and also just the offense as well. The execution was perfect for Saegertown tonight. You know, they had a little bit of struggles there in that first quarter, but after that, you know, they got a big margin, double-digit lead, and they never looked back whatsoever. Kind of a long ride home if you're Cambridge, and a lot to think of and a lot to go over, I'd say, with it, as the season's probably starting to dwindle down here as we're mid-January.
Absolutely, and one thing they can't afford to do is get Parker Schmidt in foul trouble. He went out early, maybe 2 minutes into the second quarter, set that. They didn't even start him until about 2 minutes into the third quarter.
If I was Leandro, I probably would have put him in a little bit earlier than I did. I mean, because, you know, you put him back in there a couple minutes into the third quarter, but you're already down so much. And the biggest thing is he didn't pick up another foul throughout the rest of the game.
No, he didn't.
And that's the gamble I guess you take, but you got to trust a high-caliber player on your team like that to be responsible and not take, you know, a little foul.
At least after you get that second one, you know you can't get the third early.
Yeah,
in
you
the
know
ball
you can't
game.
get that. You just got to give the shot up at that point, and that's, you know, that's a price you got to pay, and I feel like it's worth the gamble at that point because, you know, he usually contributes a lot to that offense, and just a lot of offensive struggles in that first half that really killed Cambridge. As Troutman had a good night, but other than that, you know, Riley wasn't catching, you know, he wasn't hitting from the outside early on, and their other guards and shooters.
I'm going to let you take the headset off, give it to the coach here. He's a very, very happy camper. He's been fired up all night long, starting with the JV game. Of course, I am talking to Coach Chris Greco. And, Coach, your team's in the thick of things, you know it, here right now. Eisenhower, Cambridge Springs, and now you're in second place as you got a huge victory over here against your big rival, against the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm sorry I don't have much of a voice, as you can probably tell by now.
I can tell why, because you've been hollering all night long from the JV game on.
Yeah, it was an emotional one. I said this a couple years ago, that rivalry games bring out the best in both teams. We challenged them a little bit to take care of some things, to prove themselves that there are many people that will talk to us about, well, you haven't played anybody. Look, you went to Eisenhower. Look, you struggled with so-and-so.
But everybody knows it's not easy to play in Eisenhower.
Not easy. It's not easy to play with high school kids. I mean, but I'll tell you what, they got up tonight. They did what we asked the last few days in practice. I could see that they were ready for tonight. I didn't know if that was going to be a victory or not, but they were focused. And as a coach, that's all you can ask for. They played hard. They spread the ball out very well. We had a little bit of foul trouble. Other kids stepped up. We have athletes. We don't always have the best basketball players necessarily.
Well,
some of their mistakes
tonight.
But they look good tonight, right?
Okay, Coach, I was going to say, Parker Schmidt got in foul trouble early. When he got that third foul early in the second quarter, boy, there's your chance to take it inside.
Right, and we wanted to attack the whole game. That was part of our plan. Parker's a great basketball player. They're one of the best in our region, hands down. And certainly, you get him in foul trouble, we know that Owen and Parker are going to get theirs. That's their first two options, 1A and 1B. So we had a conscious effort to watch where they were on the floor, but at the same time, we weren't going to back down. We're going to kind of keep trying to pass, attack, change at angles. I mean, our decision making was very, very good tonight. I don't know what the final number of turnovers were, but we took care of the basketball. We set basketball back the last time you saw us at Cochran.
Right, yes.
Holy crap, that was a rough one.
Wasn't that a rough one? Well, unofficially, I had you as 13 and Cambridge Springs 17, but I can miss a few here and there.
Right.
But somewhere in the ballpark
right.
Anyway. But great job by your ball club out here tonight. Scott, I thought Scott played a good ball game. Unofficially, I had him as 12-17 for Houston. He got your team off rolling early. in the good first half for him. He had 10 knocked down, a triple, get things rolling. Every time they made a little bit rally to come back, you would stick 6 points on the board again.
Right, and truly it does start with our point guard, Colin.
Yeah.
I'm on him constantly. He knows that. He has to have thick skin because if your point guard can't make the best decisions, you're not going to get those guys open. But he did make stellar decision-making tonight. We spread the ball out, like I said. Kids weren't afraid to step up and take a shot. And we talk about shooting rhythm. And tonight we shot in rhythm. We shot the ball very, very well. And we shot foul shots very, very well.
Yes, you did. I haven't got it. Let's see.
That's all right. You don't have to worry about it. But I think it was pretty good tonight.
Yeah, it was very good tonight. At the half, you were 8 of 12. Continued that up in the final period. Okay, Coach, want to thank you very much, but you'll have that trip to Cambridge about 3 or 4 weeks from right now.
We've got a few more way ahead of that one.
Yes,
we do. So thank you again for coming. I appreciate that.
I think we'll be back here when Cochran comes to town. That might be about a week.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Something like that.
Something like that.
All right, Coach.
All right. Thank you very much.
Congratulations again. Big win for your ball club.
Thank you.
Coach Chris Greco will come back and wrap things up from Saegertown as the Panthers win it. It's still on the board, 71-52 over their rivals, Cambridge Springs. Logan and yours truly will be back right after we take this 60-second timeout.
Fame RV Center says, let's go camping. And Fame RV Center is the place to go now to plan the upcoming camping season. Fame is locally owned and operated for over 50 years, and they want to remind you the big Fame RV Center open house is coming February 22nd through the 25th. Come see all that's new at Fame RV Center's open house. Fame RV Center, located in Saegertown, right next to Saegertown Hardware.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
All right, let's wrap things up here at Saegertown tonight at the end of the first quarter. 21-14 Saegertown. 8 points for Cambridge in the second quarter, 17 for Cambridge Springs, seeing Saegertown. That broke the game open because at the half was 38-22 Saegertown. Going to the fourth quarter, 13 points Cambridge Springs in the third. Another 18 for Saegertown. They had opened it up 56-35, 17 for Cambridge Springs. Final quarter, 15 for Saegertown, 71-52 Panthers. Here is the scoring. Cody Houston ends up with 17 points. He had a 3. Jackson Scott, just a freshman, 12 points, 2 of 4 from the line, a couple trays. Colin Jones, he is the point guard, 11 points. He went 3 of 4 from the line. Luke Young, he had 13 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Sam Drea, he ends up with 9 points, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Coach said they had a pretty good night from the free throw line. They were 9 of 12 with those 3 triples. In this losing cause for Cambridge Springs, it was all Tyler Troutman. 19 points, couple threes in the ball game for the Blue Devils. Parker Schmidt, because of his foul problems, ends up with just 7 points, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Owen Riley, 1-3 tonight, well below his output on threes. He is 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He had a total of 6 points. 4 points for Dan Brown. 5 points for Ryan Thayer. Another 6 for Tristan Mazzara. And 5 points tonight for Zeke Carson Smith coming off the bench. Cambridge Springs had a total in the ball game of 1, 2, 3. They had 4 triples in the ball game. 4 of 7 from the free throw line, or I should say 7-14 from the free throw line, but it's all said and done. Logan, good job tonight, and a victory for Saegertown.
Yeah, again, another big game for Saegertown there, and a phenomenal performance and a thriller. I was totally glad to fill in here tonight for Gary.
Well, I appreciate it. Great job. Enjoy doing it. I'm sure we can get together again somewhere down the line and do it one more time.
For sure, and if not, The volleyball, I hear the volleyballs. They're right around the corner.
Oh, baby, I know you're looking forward to that. And we are on Cool, too. So, once again, the final score, it is the Saegertown Panthers defeating the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils 71-52. Want to thank Daryl once again. Omen job back at the station. Thank you very much, Dave. Daryl, thanks also to Joe Vilke and, of course, Logan Walker. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you in part by Area Shopper, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Flicks TV and Appliance by Armstrong, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge, Kaufman Real Estate, Walker Brothers Chevrolet, Greg Newell Welding, MK Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Bouch's Service Station, and also by Fame RV Center. That'll do it. We invite you to join us tomorrow night. It'll be the MASH Cash Bash, and it'll be an alumni game with the men and the women formerly at Conneaut Lake, Conneaut Valley, Lionsville, Conneaut, and at MASH. Look forward to that one. Doubleheader coming your way beginning at 5:45 here on Cool TV. That is it from Saegertown. The Panthers, a big win tonight over their rivals, Cambridge Springs, 71-52. This has been a WMVL Cool 101.7 FM sports presentation.
From the award-winning studios of Cool 101.7 Radio. Celebrating 50 years in your ears, we introduce Cool TV, live streaming of local sports and community events. Cool TV, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and at cool1017online.com.